Well, thank you. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome to all of you who've been here, for coming here. Pat yourself on the back. You successfully made it through another. Okay. Let's light our candle. We know that when we light our candle, we connect back to an ancestral frequency. We let our ancestors know, we let Mother Earth know that we are checking in. So start clearing your thoughts. Start connecting to breath. Here we train our mind and our body to relax, to work in harmony. Here in our oracle meditation, we leave the chaos of the world and we find our calm. We do a body scan. We do a reprogramming. We allow ourselves to connect back to something sacred. So do that with me. You start breathing and start imagining that you are inhaling the blessings, the medicine, and the magic that's in the air. Just start letting your breath relax, your body relax. Start clearing your thoughts. Know that everything starts with breath. It is the first thing that we're given. It is the last thing that we give up. When we connect back to breath, we connect back to ourselves. We get connected to each other. We connect back to an energetic connection, if you will. So start connecting to breath. Just take a few breaths, doesn't matter how. Start inhaling the blessings, the medicine, and the magic that's in the air. And simply exhale to make room. That's it. If you can get into that rhythm, you've achieved success. Here in this meditation, we also get connected back to the moon. We get connected back to a schedule. We are currently sitting in the waning snow moon. The waning Gibson moon, it really just needs to get over that hump, going into that last quarter moon before we go back into the new moon. And right now, this time is all about surrendering. Nobody said that this internal work and whatever was bubbling up was going to be easy. But it's accepting what comes up, not blaming, but surrendering it as part of your past, as part of your ability to transmute that information into something positive. And when you do that, you make room for the blessings that you're asking for. These cards, they're just here to help us navigate. Help us make those decisions and see the signs and the symbols and the synchronicities as we walk the red road to the sacred mountains. We're sitting in the sixth phase, which tells us that we are sitting in the sixth chakra, which is the third eye. This is seeing, knowing, using our telepathic abilities and harnessing those unique tools that we have. Using our ancestors that walk the earth before us, messengers, all of us. Some of us are able to carry that message even beyond their death. We're sitting in the sixth phase, which is also getting a sense of that connection, knowing that it exists. We're sitting in the moon of Scorpio. Scorpio planet is Pluto, and Pluto always asks the question, why? And Scorpio is about getting into those sensitive areas. In the body, it's that groin area. That groin area, that's about releasing, letting go, transferring that information from a negative to a positive. Again, that energy that's stored in there. I think it's cool that it's called the secrets, that area. This is the Farmer's Almanac, so source of reference. Know that those answers are everywhere. This podcast is really just to help you take those new steps to meditation. This is how they kept our attention, by telling us a story, by letting us know that we are all connected, and that when you're called and you hear that call, not to judge it so much. They were counting on our curiosity, our childlike curiosity. They had that great question. They are anyone who keeps you from you. Anyone, anything that keeps you from you. That energy of negativity that keeps you in fear, keeps you from exploring that darkness that's either within and around us. So I ask you, would you rather explore the dark with your tribe, knowing that there is an unobstructed view at the top of the mountain, but it's in the dark? Realizing that you and I together shine brighter. Are you willing to do that and explore those fears? Or do you want to sit in fear? You're more than welcome to. Let us know how it goes, because we are still all connected. We are only as strong as our weakest link. And if that's you, that's okay. Our light will help ignite your light. Know that all you have to do is believe that you are inhaling the blessings, the medicine, and the magic that our great Creator put in the air. And exhale to make room. And when you do that, that intuitive whisper, that voice inside of you, can speak just a little brighter, just a little louder. Calling in its mates, calling in our tribe. We are calling you to sit with us, to be that tribe member. We are encouraging you to release what no longer serves you. If you don't know what that is, it's anything that you fear. When you believe in it, it happens. Because where the mind goes, the energy flows. Don't put any more energy into that fear. Transmute it, flip it around, rethink it. You are the creator of this universe. You are that childlike innocence. They counted on that. They counted on your imagination. They, our ancestors. They, the positive. We are all one. The negative, the positive, the light, the dark. We cannot have one without the other. But when you're able to transmute it, you make the world a better place. So come, let's do a body scan. A body scan is when you imagine that there is a hoop that is connected to us, connected to your breath. Inhale, let that hoop go high. Exhale, let that hoop sink down gently, relaxing your forehead, closing your eyes, relaxing your jaw, your neck, your throat, your shoulders. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale, let that hoop go as high as you can go. This time when it sinks down, let it create a bubble. That bubble, that's our transportation. Let that bubble encase you. That hoop relax you. Sink. Sink. Find that vibration, that total body relaxation. That bubble, that's part of your imagination. Let it sink. Let it relax you. Let it transport us. Lay back if you can. Clear your thoughts. Tune back in if you can. This is a practice. This is our practice. If you've reached the end, tie off your bubble like a balloon. Create a tether, a rope, string, a root. Imagine connecting it back to Mother Earth. When you do that, your mind will remember that connection that we all had. When we all focus on one idea, one thought, we create that healing light. Don't lose it. Sink. Lay here, float here in the calm, away from the chaotic world. Don't let your thoughts drift away. Know that you are floating here in the darkness, tuning to that higher vibration. Know that we are all walking a red road that leads to the sacred mountains. The direction that we sit in today on this waning moon, the sun dance, self-sacrifice. This is to surrender what you no longer need. Know that this is a life and death ceremony to prove you are worth it, that you would put your life on the line for yourself. That's what that means. You are now responsible for that inner child within you. When we walk this red road to the sacred mountains, we see the signs, the symbols, the synchronicities. We're sitting in the waning moon, time of that third eye, seeing that uncomfortable self, and still be willing to surrender those negative thoughts, those limitation, that limited vision, to release it, to come into the dark and know that you are wanted. But you must make yourself lighter, worthy of it. Let go of what no longer serves you. Let that wind of change help move that energy. That wind of change is breath. With every breath you take, you unlock that imagination. You unlock that chamber in the heart that creates that change. It's you. Be willing to explore that idea, to sit here in the dark and listen to a story designed just for you. Know that this is your garden. This is your imagination, working with a purpose. You are not just blindly walking this earth, collecting crap. We are pollinating ideas, allowing that wind of change to move those ideas through the energy and tune into that frequency of abundance once again. But you gotta make room. You have to explore that idea of yourself and not judge it when it comes up. Getting to understand that sense of connection that we have. Our ancestor that walked before us, that walked this earth, had a message, letting us know to live our life to the fullest. Sacrificing himself for that message. I wouldn't recommend that. Here, we let go of those demons. We let go of that negative thought of self-limitation, of not being able to navigate this world. We know that we were never meant to do it alone. We were meant to celebrate each other, encourage each other. Take that wind of change and make that breath work for us to create that beautiful garden. Know that we are all on that soul coaching, unlocking that wisdom within us. That owl messenger, here to help see through the dark, to remind you of that wisdom that's locked up inside of you, just waiting to spread its wings and come out. We're all working towards that higher purpose, letting us know that our vulnerability is our power. Sacrifice those limitations. Let this be the final time. I guess I shouldn't say that because it's always good to discover new things about yourself. But just know what to let go of. Know that being vulnerable with someone, that's a gift. To be silly, letting them see the real you, being the same person all the time, so you can live your life, so you can hear that intuitive whisper. Trust the call. There's our owl. No, I guess probably not an owl. Still opening our wings. Trust that what you are seeing is happening. Things are unfolding for your good, for your greater good. You are unlocking these keys that unlock doors to opportunities, to discovering our magic, our uniqueness. The She-Hulk. Do the right thing even if no one is watching. You don't have to brag about your sacrifice. Be the example that we are seeking. Trust your call. No one needs to know how hard you've been working, or the drama or your trauma. Transmute it. Here, we unlock that wisdom. Transmute that trauma into triumph. Don't stop breathing. Sink. Sink further into the dark. Find that natural sound, fire, water, breaking waves. Sink. Fire's been lit. It's just starting to grow. Small little light in the dark. Know that we are all working on a purpose, unlocking that wisdom inside of us. Quiet down. Fire's taking off now. Crackling. Connecting us through time and space. Sending out a call. To call in the rest of the tribe. To do the right thing for you, even if no one is watching. We're unlocking that wisdom within us. Come. Let's do a session of EFT. EFT is emotional freedom technique. This is when we unlock that trauma inside, that emotional tension, and we allow our body to release what our mind may be overwhelmed in doing. EFT is emotional freedom technique, and it starts with finding that area on your hand where you would do a karate chop and tap, tap. This is how we wake up that emotional body. We tap. Next, we move to that area on our eyebrow and tap, and repeat this phrase. All I truly need is within me. Move to the side of your eye and tap. All I truly need is within me. Slide under your eye and tap, and repeat. All I truly need is within me. Now under your nose, tap and repeat. All I truly need is within me. Slide under your lip on your chin and tap. All I truly need is within me. Slide down your throat to your collarbone and tap. All I truly need is within me. Now slide under your arm like you're giving yourself half a hug and tap and repeat. All I truly need is within me. Now tap the top of your head and let that sink in. Know that when you say that phrase, when you do that sequence, believe that what you're doing is deleting an emotion that is tethered to a trauma that your body no longer needs. You've been able to release that. But you have to believe it. Sacrifice that thought. Connect back to breath that creates that wind of change that you're looking for. Know that you were working with a purpose. To live your life to the fullest. To sacrifice those traumas. To unlock that wisdom. Know that your wisdom has not only come from your joy, your carefree times, it's also bloomed from failure, from defeated dreams. Seems wrong, but cherish those experiences, for they all have deep rooted wisdom, compassion, understanding. Also know that there is an innate wisdom within you. Always has been. It's simply a matter of sitting still, tuning in order to access it. Tuning into that breath. Yes, of course, sometimes you may lose focus. But focus on that dream, that future. Or what side of the forget that wisdom. Don't forget that wisdom is in there and available to you. Tune into that frequency. Answer that call. It takes imagination. It takes tapping into that vulnerability. Like a garden. Working with a purpose. Let that sink in. Know that we are all here working together. Like little busy bees. Don't stop breathing. If you're ready. No need to move. Just let Mother Earth call you back. Quietly, gently. Calling you back with a frequency. Sing. Let your body be transported. Your mind escape. falling back into that calm. Congratulations. You did it once more. You exited the chaos, entered the calm, did a body scan, EFT to release any emotions, and reprogrammed yourself. Continue to let go. Continue to work on that imagination. Allow that wind of change to blow away and move that old energy. Believe that you're working with a purpose and for a purpose to live your life. Continue to unlock that wisdom within you. Go through those vulnerabilities. They unlock our power to hear and to trust that call. To do the right thing even if no one is watching. Knowing that we are all connected. All you truly need is within you. So if you're ready, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, open your eyes. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for checking in. Thank you for practicing your magic, your medicine. Please be reminded that you are a blessing in this world. And I offer you more blessings to you, to me, and to all who listen.